And finally, Crown Princess Melia's accession will take place 1 year from today. Until such time, as decreed by the Crown Princess, I shall assume Imperial duties as regent. If there is anyone who objects to said decision, state your grievances now.
All the ministries are unanimous. We have no objection to Her Majesty's decree.
To each and every one of you, our thanks.
If I may, Your Highness, I would like to propose a round-table discussion on strategy concerning the Mekon.
Ah, what to do about the Mekon? Our defenses must be shored up immediately.
Not only our defenses, Your Highness.
Do you suggest an offensive approach, while the capital still licks its wounds?
The Ministry of Research has the ideal solution.
Friends act strange. A friend sad? Ah, Ricky's sad too, because of empty belly.
Ricky, we already ate. Us Homs don't get upset just because we're hungry.
Not hungry? Oh, Hom must have small bellies. Oh, Ricky jealous.
We've got to get our minds off this somehow. Dunban's locked himself away ever since we came back. Is it because of the girl who was operating that Mekon?
Melia, how are you?
What do you mean? If you were talking about father, I'm fine. I have no choice but to look to the future.
You're stronger than me, Melia.
Do not mock me. More importantly, it is time you tell me who she is.
We've known her all our lives. We thought she was killed in Colony 9.
She didn't even recognize us. She's not the Fiora I remember.
It looked a lot like Fiora. But if it was her, then I can't imagine how Dunban feels.
What did he mean?
Fiora is Dunban's sister.
I didn't know. Is this Fiora important to Shulk?
Important? She's more than important. She's the reason we're out here.
If that really was Fiora, why didn't she reply to me? Fiora. I'd better talk to Dunban. He'll know something.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Our run up to Prison Island wasn't ideal. We, yes, did upgrade the Monado, but we lost the life of the Emperor in the process. To be honest, it's a bummer. You know this, I know this. I can't even be excited like, oh man, I got my mid-game shonen power-up, because the Emperor is dead and Fiora has been captured and possibly brainwashed by the enemy. I'll be blunt. This part's a bummer. But it is legitimately this stage in the game where I started to realize, my god, this isn't your average RPG. This was a Xenoblade game. And then I kind of just fell in love with the franchise. So on one hand, yeah, I'm unbelievably upset because I value these characters a lot, but at the same time, can't give up hope. We got to keep going forward. We might be able to save Fiora. So, all hope isn't lost just yet.
I've been looking for you. So this is where you were.
Shulk. Apologies. Was everyone worried?
Of course. Me especially.
Hmm?
It's just... I've been thinking about Fiora. And I can't help wondering.
Wondering what?
You saw how Fiora acted. It was like she didn't even recognize us.
Yes. It's unsettling. But Shulk, don't get me wrong. I'm not sad. Even if she doesn't recognize me, I'm glad to know she's alive.
Dunban...
You see, Fiora was born many years after me. And, not long afterwards, we lost our father to a Mekon. It was left to me to protect and raise her, almost like a father.
I was always jealous that she had you as her brother.
Ah, yes. You and Fiora used to be inseparable.
Yeah.
I need to tell you something. I always thought, if Fiora were to be with anyone, it should be you.
What? But Ryan hangs out with her just as much as me.
Yeah, he does. But Fiora doesn't like him in that way.
Oh. I see.
He's a nice guy. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. All reckless and hot-headed. Probably why he's not right for her. Listen, Shulk.
Yes?
A lost life can never be returned. But she's alive. It doesn't matter that she's lost her memory.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
Fiora and I have spent our entire lives together. The memory of that can't have disappeared completely. It's up to us. We have to help her remember. Help me, Shulk. Help me get her back.
You know I will.
Okay. Let's go tell the others.
Hey, they're back.
Have you gathered your thoughts?
Yes. Sorry to be a nuisance.
Shulk, you too?
Yep. All thanks to Dunban.
I'm glad.
Forgive me, His Highness Callian summons you.
You think something's happened?
We won't know until we get there.
God, I completely forgot. Our party is a bunch of go-getters. Here I was, man, gotta cheer up Dunban. It's okay to cry. He's just like, no. There's hope. We can get her back, Shulk. Also, you must continue the bloodline. And I'm like, okay, how about you, Melia? You okay? Yes. Anyways, like, dang. I'm just trying to help. Okay, obviously I'm making jokes. Just goes to show, though, the, compared to other games I've played, not to throw shade, Xenoblade Chronicles characters, they really got a good head on their shoulders, sometimes almost to like an extreme degree. I get that Ryan, I'm trying to compliment you. I'm saying is they're very mature. Melia in the sense that, yeah, she's a high Entia and they age differently. But Dunban also, he's so, you know, he's an adult. He's grown up and he's ready to march forward. Gosh, I just love this game so much. Anyway, now time for the boring meeting, because freaking, no, the Emperor died. I should probably be, no, it's still a long-winded cutscene. I can't lie to myself.
I apologize for calling you at short notice.
It's fine. Is anything wrong?
I must apologize to you all. Forgive our hubris. We High Entia were arrogant enough to idly sit behind our defenses, safe in the knowledge that Mekonis lies a great distance from our land, and we were wrong. Our decision to ignore the Mekon assault on your homeland was wrong.
Your Highness, does this mean...
Yes, Shulk. We will face the dangers ahead together.
Brother.
Which leads me to my request. After setting eyes on a group consisting of Homs, Nopon, and High Entia alike, I realized an allied army must be formed. I ask that you act as ambassadors for the assembly of this force. Tell me your thoughts, Shulk.
I need time before I make a decision.
Does Shulk not wish to aid us in our mission?
I do not believe that to be true.
Then why?
Shulk has other people to consider. That wasn't like you, Shulk.
I'm sorry.
You know you can talk to me.
It's Fiora. That's why you're hesitating.
Yeah.
Knew it. You wouldn't think twice otherwise.
I just don't know.
Find her, Shulk.
Melia,
I used to believe my father did not love me. Until the day he died. If you do not grasp the importance of loved ones until after they are gone, that is simply too late.
You're right, Melia. I've made up my mind. I'm going to get Fiora back.
You don't have to do this. I'll go and look for her myself. The burden should be mine.
No. I want her back as much as you.
Leave the ambassador stuff to me, Shulk. I'll probably make a mess of it. But we're a team. You can count on me.
I'm afraid that is my duty, Rhine. I am of both High Entia and Hom's blood. I am the Crown Princess, and of mixed heritage. Thus, I am best suited to carry out this task.
That means we won't...
Yes. I will remain here. We must say goodbye. Is that what you really want? Yes. But promise me, when you find her, you'll come back. I'll be here waiting for you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. It's probably a good idea if I go and tell Callion myself.
I am sure he already understands. Besides, it's likely that the ministers are harassing him at this present moment. We should spare him any further inconvenience.
Then... this is goodbye.
Yes. Come back as soon as you can. We are in great need of your help.
Got it.
Why are you still here?
Listen, I'll keep an eye on Shulk for you.
Whatever can you mean?
Well, it's a risky strategy, letting Shulk go off and just hoping he'll come back to you.
Shulk and I are merely...
Yeah. But remember, the longer he's away, the more chance his feelings for you will fade.
But...
once we find this Fiora, I will personally whisk him back here in a heartbeat.
Don't give up. I appreciate it.
Great.
Don't worry, Melia. I'm on your side. Brother?
Just on your way out, I see.
It's not what...
I'm sorry, Your Highness. About your offer, we must humbly decline.
I see. Very well. Let us hope my sister does not shed too many tears.
I stay because I must, brother.
There's 2 Melias.
Rhyme wrong. This Melie smell different.
Yes. We need Melia to learn more of the lands of Bionis. but she is still bound to handle public matters, hence, another Melia.
Callian.
Your Highness, Crown Princess, as your humble subject, I formally request the following.
Speak.
I request that you accompany Shulk in his quest to find the Mekon that attacked Alcamoth.
Are you sure?
Shulk, I am aware of everything. Go forth and follow your heart. There will come a day when we need you, but it is not today.
Your Highness, that means a lot to me.
That is one cool prince.
If only someone had his sensitivity.
Sensitivity? Well, I'm sensitive.
The jury's out on that one. That's a relief.
We have recently received a report that the silver-faced Mekon fled to Galahad Fortress, the Mekon stronghold at Sword Valley. It will be a treacherous path. My sister is in your hands.
Thank you, Callian. I will keep her safe.
Regent, I accept your request. I will return victorious with Shulk.
I am most pleased.
Leaving without me?
Do you want to come?
To reach Galahad Fortress, you will need to travel through Valak Mountain on the right arm of the Bionis. The snow-covered mountains are fraught with danger. Those unfamiliar to them risk never coming back.
Of course you would be familiar with that region.
Then there's no point in wasting time.
Leave the Allied force to me. I am not known for my diplomacy, but call it pride. I shall succeed.
We'll join you as soon as we can.
I look forward to the day. Heroes of Bionis, make us proud.
You see? Now we're getting some respect.
We're back to this again, are we?
See you soon, Callian.
Wow, that kind of just works out for everybody, huh? Melia's body double will stay behind, and Shulk doesn't have to lead this new militia. Instead, Callian will be a bro, and yeah, remember how Shulk said, "I'll see you soon, Callian." Yeah, like real soon. We're heading back. Don't know about you. Yet again, kind of living in a vacuum because I'm not looking at the comments, but I always thought Callian would be kind of a jerk. In retrospect, no, he's actually kind of a bro. Back inside the audience chamber again. I hate how you can't fast travel during this part. We want to swap over to Melia and speak to Callian because we'll get a missable item, which is actually very good for us. Hey, bro. Melia, this is a keepsake from Father. Please take it. Father would have wanted to fight beside you in battle. Please keep him close by you. I have placed a great burden upon you. Please forgive my failings as an elder brother, but keep this with you. Always. Not only Father, but I too will be by your side. Do not forget this. Stay safe on your journey. Please take it, Crown Princess. Callian tosses over the Imperial staff. Doesn't toss it over, that's kind of an oversimplification. More like passing this very sacred heirloom. And yeah, it's a pretty substantial upgrade. 3 slots, and yeah, 3 weapon slots is really good. As long as, you know, you actually have weapon gems, which I do. 9, you definitely want to grab this from Melia. There's no reason not to. Unfortunately, now we gotta walk all the way back. I guess that's the only downside, but now that we've taken care of that, it's time to head back to Makna Forest, and then to Valak Mountain. Kind of. We'll talk about it in a second. Don't get mad.
We will need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there. How are we getting there?
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm. Sword Valley is where the arm meets the Mekonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier, It is a snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Quite. First, we will head through Makna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport. All aboard, people.
You heard the man! Let's get in the short-range pod and head back to Makna Forest. Up till now, if you don't include, like, our transporters, we've pretty much gone everywhere on foot. You know, Tefra Cave. God, I wish we had these during the march, but whatever. Receive orders from Prince Callahan. I'll take you to Makna Forest in this vessel. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Anything beats this weather. And get ready for my favorite cutscene ever! Whoa! Yeah! Look at that! Cinematography. They clearly watched the Star Wars prequels. I don't even. This isn't even a joke. I just think it's neat, like the way the shuttle moves. Moving on, though. You may have noticed this if playing on Definitive Edition, but there's a part of Makna Forest we've never been able to access, and that is the pod landing area. Which, what was this place named before we landed the pod here? Don't worry about it. This is pretty much the connecting area to Valak Mountain and the rest of the Bionis. However, you could not get here unless you completed this quest, and you can only get to this quest if you had the pod. It's good segmenting, but unfortunately, due to the quest range of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, God, I say that a lot, you would be like, what the? How do we get over there? There's a quest and I can't get to it. And you try jumping over the... I've seen it happen. It stinks, but hey, it is kind of a good breadcrumb, and we actually want to do this quest. You might think it's kind of redundant to accept it, but make a long story short, this is a generic quest to get us a bridge and connect the Nopon people to this side of Makna Forest. We obviously have the landmark and just can fast travel, but not everyone else can. We want to do this for the location to do 100%, but also because, you know, it's a good thing to do. The materials from the Oluga, or the Hode planks, excuse me, I get those mixed up all the time. They're really grindy at the moment. Nobody can even trade for them. You could wait to do this, but I think it's just something I want to handle farming in between episodes. And speaking of farming, this is going to... Holy fricka-moly, that scared the dump out of me. Yeah, I'm going to butcher this. Suelo Oluga. They have a yellow nameplate, which is the first time in a while we've seen that. I guess... Oh, yeah, it is because Melly is level 40 only. Just been out of the party a little bit. These drop the hold slacks, I'm pretty sure, that we need for a material quest all the way back in Alchemath. I gotta farm these up and stuff, but in general, the remainder of this episode will be cutscene, or not cutscene, side quest focused. I'm trying to do my Melia combo and I'm screwing up. Because there's a lot to Eryth Sea that we really didn't get to see our first time there. I was really hoping he would do the attack, but he did not. Jesus Christ, that's scary. Okay. Just... Anyways, the grass skirts is the material I was thinking of. We gotta beat a couple of these dudes down, then we can finish up that quest, and we're gonna head back to Alchemath, because we're not really quite ready for Valak Mountain yet. I know, Valak Mountain's right there, and I could go, but I don't feel good about, like, skipping out on a lot of Eryth Sea content, because truth be told, we haven't done a lot here. It was mostly just progressing the story so we could go to Prison Island ASAP, which I'm sure you probably appreciated. But now that we have Monado 2, I want to take some time to highlight some secret area. Okay, one secret area. There's gonna be a lot of swimming in this episode. I don't know how to phrase this, but there's no way to increase your swimming speed in this game, so it's gonna just be really tedious if I don't cut this up. But specifically in Eryth Sea, we're going to be taking care of a good chunk of quests we can do, which not only increase Alchemath reputation or affinity, which, come to think of it, they probably should have just named it reputation, but other things. We got to work on our Collectopedia, and the sort of beginning of all of this is this cave way over there. You can barely see it, but trust me, it's there. You keep swimming long enough, you will discover one of the best named caves in gaming. Where is the nameplate? Please don't do this to me. I know it's here. There we go. Forest Cave. And if you're from the south, Forest Cave. I tell you, it took me for a second 14 minutes to swim here. That ain't cool. And your reward is this little piece of land. Ain't it cozy? Not really, actually. Well, it's time to actually reveal what this secret location is really hiding. If you make it nighttime, similar to the area in Makna Forest, a bunch of item orbs. And this will actually get us really close to maxing out our Collectopedia. If I remember correctly, there is one item that we simply just cannot get here, but we will be coming in contact with that item, I think, in this episode. I'm pretty sure. Kind of think of it, I should also probably just check out my Collectopedia, but you might as well find this area. It's helpful for the whole game. Well, I'll be darned. We're only missing 2 goddamn Collectopedia items. I'll get those shortly, but in the meantime, there's really no way to say this, but human error has just messed me up. I got a couple monster quests to wrap up and a quest inside the Hyantia tomb. We just got to gather a couple materials for that collection quest. So I'm gonna do them rapid fire. Don't blink. I think that should just about do it. We got a couple monster quests done and the collection quests. Those generic ones always take forever. Not really, but now on to something a little more interesting. And God, I'm so tired of looking at the Eryth Sea map not complete. It would spoil, like, some stuff, but guys, would you be mad if I just filled it up? Anyway, we're gonna do a challenge quest. Challenge quest 4. Now, I'm doing something a little bit different. Swimming, no, we've done plenty of that, actually, but I want to take on this challenge quest, even though it is a really tough enemy. And holy crud. You can just see the whole back now. God, the draw distance is really enhanced. But my point being, yeah, you can beat a monster easily if you just out-level it. But what if you can't? A little bit of swimming later, we arrive at a new shore. No, that's literally the name of the area, and not another awful pun like Forest Cave. But similar to the cave, it's got kind of like a hidden entrance. I really like that about Eryth Sea in general. Like, obviously, just swimming around the ocean aimlessly, like, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's really tedious. Hey, at least there's not a ton of monsters down there, though. But this is the location for a super challenging enemy, and I actually just want to showcase, like, kind of my strategy for taking it down. I think I can do this with our current party setup. If not, I'll let you know. But these X, they're old school. Over here, though, you got Lightspeed Sonic, the Hedgehog, or the Ek, whatever. I'm going to take these down, readjust my party. All right, this is the party we're taking. If I sound irritable, it's because this is my 4th time trying this. But we're going with this party, and we're going to attempt a strategy called Topple Locking. We have Shield Bash on Rhine. I heavily invested into this art, because Lightspeed Sonic don't play games. His form of spike damage is area spike or proximity. If you're close to Sonic, he will damage you with his blue quills. I mean, anyway, we're gonna also start this fight with a chain attack after a Monado Purge, and the second Monado Purge goes away, there we go, we're gonna chain attack and try to topple this thing. This aura really sucks, but if you topple the enemy and then inflict daze, and then inflict daze again, the aura goes away. You'll have plenty of time to get Shulk's. Oh, God. I'm trying to focus. Shulk's talent art back, so you can use Monado Purge again. As you can see, we almost have another chain attack going because we're hitting pretty much non-stop crits, and we're getting, what the crud? Ryan got another daze? Holy crap. Which is really nice. Unfortunately, Sonic's back. We're already at half HP. Oh, this is a really good run. Sometimes you gotta be creative about the challenge quests. I did not think I could do this. And I was like, no, my notes say I definitely can win. So I had to rethink my strategy. Alternatively, you could use Charla, Ricky, Melia, and just stay really far away from the enemy. But then your tank won't really be able to keep up. It'll just be damaged every single time. With this strategy, Topple Lock, a lot of enemies in this game become complete jokes. To the point where it almost feels kind of cheap. So I try not to do it all the time, but in specific situations where just proximity spikes are a thing, I like Topple Locking. I see no shame in it. I'm gonna F and die. Oh, got it. Okay. Battle Soul's really scary to use here, because, yeah, you need Monado Purge, but not the risk of, like, if it's going to kill Shulk. But alternatively, I've seen people online talk about, like, just knocking him off the cliff. I've never gotten that to work, but hopefully some of this made... my D-pad is messing up. Hopefully this makes some sense. Chances are also you have Rhine and Shulk with really high affinity, so they should be able to do pretty good damage inside of chain attacks. But with the strongest challenge quest done, now we can take on the others no problem. The only issue is actually getting the weather to cooperate, which I haven't really thought about yet. So... is that... yeah, okay, we're good. It doesn't look like it, but it is actually Starfall right now in Eryth Sea. Now we want to go southeast to this isolated island, and that is where our next unique monster will spawn. And now that I think about it more, I probably should have changed the weather on the island, but listen, Melia can't see the future. God, this episode's been nothing but swimming. Holy crap. Actually, I was wrong. The name of the area is Secluded Island. I think I said isolated. Proper Bandaz. If you could beat Sonid, dude, pat yourself on the back first and foremost. That dude's so cheap on Wi-Fi, but no. This is just like such a whatever enemy. We'll beat him in seconds. Like, there's just not a lot to say about sometimes about these things, in my opinion. Now all we got is challenge quest number 2 to take care of. Come over to the hovering reef. Ignore the echidna. I don't have time for your silly nonsense, mister. There will be an enemy that'll spawn. It's, yet again, not really a lot to say about. I guess in situations like this where I demonstrate, hey, we beat the really tough one. If you can emulate this strategy, the others shouldn't really be that tough. Where did we get a strength up increase from? I don't know. I guess maybe it's one of our skills or something, which I probably should update. But yeah, we're going to make quick work of this guy. My God, almost too quick a work. Jeez, where is this damage coming from? Holy dump! Where was that versus Sonid? Okay, I know I wasn't using physical arts. Yeah, quantum killer combo. You're not kidding. Jeez. All right, yeah, that's a way to go. Dude, I don't even have optimal gems, guys, or gear. I'm doing that on purpose, but I guess that does set us up for what we're going to do next. I hinted to this area, to the west of the hovering reef number 10. I try to say 10 in Spanish, but honestly, it's been a really long time. And we'll discover the ether plants, where there's some spinning things. Almost like this is a floating island ship, except one of their turbines seems to be out. That's a problem. Maybe Shulk can help. Yes, Shulk can help because he repairs literally everything for the whole Bionis. I swear. But hello there. You, Ryan, get out of the way. You transported over here, didn't you? Did the Lighthouse manager tell you about the problems there? We've got our fair share of problems over here as well. Some Hodes attacked and damaged one of the turbines. How did they get up here? That's crazy. What? Do you think you could help me? Then I'll be able to get the Lighthouse. Do you want us to help fix it? This is an amazing machine. I'd love to learn more about it. It seems amazing to your people, but it's not a recent creation. It's been here for a very long time. High-end technology is so fascinating. It still looks brand new and works perfectly, even after so much time, although it's broken now. I have 2 problems I would like to assist. First, I need you to help repair the wind turbine. Then I want you to punish the Hode leader responsible. So we're your repairman and your mercenaries. Okay, I mean, Shulk is the right guy for that job. We need 3 pieces of luxury Hode wood, which drop off like every stinking Hode in the area. Chances, if you don't have that, like, I'd actually be surprised. And the leader of the Hodes is actually, well, pretty darn close. But let's talk to him again and turn this in. And you collect the materials. That was quick. Yeah, no kidding. Almost instantaneously, but it's not enough to hand him the literal materials he asked for. He wants Shulk to actually fix the turbine. Like, what do we do here? Do we just, like, shove in pieces of wood? I guess so. This stinking worked.
Now it's all green. Ooh.
I like that color green. I don't know what else to say. It just looks strange.
Thank you so ever much. The wind turbines seem to be back in perfect working order. Nice. But you still didn't murder the Hode leader, so this quest is technically not finished.
You're right. So, where is this Hode leader? And now I just realized how the Hodes probably attacked the transporter. Well, they're pretty goddamn close. Right there, actually. This is what's been causing them all this problem. This island contains not only their leader, but the Hode menace. How do they get up to the reef? I guess some of the Orluga just can sit on the teleporter and be just fine and not break it. But Yet again, lots of swimming. But there's actually 2 ways to go about this quest. If you swim to the back, just go a little bit east, there's actually... I don't know if this is a secret entrance, so I'd say that in parentheses, but if you climb up this wall, you don't really have to fight a lot of enemies. In fact, you can skip them all, and if you know me, that's my favorite thing to do in RPGs. Do things the easy way. But inside these waters, we'll find our last Collectopedia thing, and look at all the enemies I skip, baby! Ooh! Love it. But that's not it. Or the dump, is it? I know it's like icon. There we go. Steel... Heine? Heine? I've never read that word in my life. I've played this game before. Jeez. Anyway, here's Funeral Gozra. He's got a bunch of hodes with him. They are going to perish instantaneously. Yet again, don't have a strategy for this one. I guess that these, if you really are sweating it, like if your dumb band isn't dodging constantly, you could try and take these guys down. It would actually help out your, party gauge and probably get you some crits, but chances are that hurt my ears. Your AoE arts will do just fine, like Monado Buster and such. Well, I guess the boss changed, so the music changed as well. I've never really seen that happen before.
Anywho, mission done. I slaughtered a guy.
And after the quest is complete, Jirak will be over here, just looking at the new turbine. The wind turbine is once again working perfectly. I could hear the Hode leader death cries all the way from here. Won't have to worry about him anymore. Well, there's a 30% chance they'll respawn, actually. Don't think we'll bring that up. I'm so glad I turned to you for help. Yeah, we got you, homie, but the millisecond you complete trouble at the plant, things will go bad. Wait, hold on there. Can you hear that? What's that flapping sound? Sorry, I've got to hide. Take care of those things. The Hodes want revenge, and they'll send 2 Confusion Echidnos to attack you, which... I don't even know what to say anymore. I'd never realized it until I started making the videos. You really fight a lot of Echidnos in Eryth Sea. I get it, they literally are here, but these ones don't even confuse you. It's false advertising, and it makes me mad. There's a confused assassin in the game, though, which is kind of weird. Hey, man, we killed the stinking flying things again. That was terrifying. They're really out to get us. They must come for revenge. I suppose it's only natural. You did kill their leader. It's a good thing you were here. If I was by myself, I would have been eaten for sure. All right, I'm going to repair the lighthouse. Thank you for everything you've done to help. Well, yeah, naturally. We probably don't want this thing falling to the sky, and... oh no, he thinks the lighthouse must be in danger next. He has to hurry. And that's sort of your breadcrumb to tell you, yo, go back to the lighthouse. Things may have changed. And indeed they have. So, why don't we skip on over? See what's happening, and I can't stress it enough. My god, I really want to fill in the map. But to do this next quest, you have to have Melia in front. Get used to that. I mean, there are situations where even Charlotte has to be in front to do the quest, but god, that sound is awful. Can you please fix it? Oh god, it's getting to her too. Hello, Shaylin, you don't look so well. Hello. You're High Entia, aren't you? I am. Sorry for asking such a silly question. You're certainly a cute one, but you look like you can handle yourself. There's no need for flattery. What is it you want? Oh, you mustn't be shy. Do you know the job of the lighthouse? Of course I do. It serves to suppress the activity of the monsters at Eryth Sea. Good job, Melia. It prevents them from attacking Althama. It's a very important installation. You're right. Everyone knows the lighthouse has had some problems recently. So I asked, Jirak to... Why are you acting so nervously? That's not important. It will take a lot of time to repair. If any monsters attack, we'll be completely helpless. I see. I suppose we could protect you until the repairs are finished. That's an excellent idea. Are you sure? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, it is important to the people of Alcamoth, but guess what? More Echidnos to kill. This time, at night. It's fine during the day, but at night, oh, we should be so grateful you could protect us. We're relying on you. You got it, sister. I'll do just that. But before that, little shopping spree. Don't know if I point this goy. What the crud was that? He's got some books for Dumban. Dumban's obviously like our MVP. We want to help him out whenever we can, and Serene Heart is just all around a really great aura. But now, to make it nighttime, they really could not have made this easier. I'm just gonna take down these echidnas. Then, I guess turn the quest in. God. Yet again, they don't really do much of anything. They just simply poison. This isn't even too great of a team. I just think the gear we have and the, like, investment I've made in my arts almost makes, like, a lot of fights just complete jokes. I don't know. Either that or I play this game too much and just, it's really apparent that, yeah, if you play RPGs all day, you'll be kind of good. There goes the last one. Okay, yep, that was just unbelievably easy. I even tried to fight them all at the same time, but it just didn't work out. But we're done.
We're very grateful. Thanks to you, the lighthouse could be repaired. I know I could only trust someone who knows how important it is. What? Splendid, I'm glad I could give service. Lighthouse once again has all 4 of its lights. Hopefully Eryth Sea will be a little safer from now on. I'm extremely grateful for your help. Think nothing of it. We simply did what we had to do. I have one more thing to ask. Oh, God, I expected as much. What is it? I would like you to thank Jirak for me. You can tell him yourself. There is no reason to be reticent. I can't. If there's no reason to be reticent, then could you not tell him? Why me? You should tell him yourself how you feel. I decline your request. I understand. You are reticent as well. Do not speak as if I am like you. I am not reticent. It is just that I am unaccustomed to doing such things. I'll have to get used to it at some point. You must not go through life hiding your true feelings. What is all? Everyone is on Melia's case. Today, specifically. Jeez. Come on, Melia. Tell him how you feel. I am not reticent. Well, the game says otherwise, as Melia learns the new skill branch, Reticent. It's not specifically saying she's reticent, but yes, as if you couldn't tell, there are other branches to the skill tree, not just the initial 3, and these are usually locked behind quests, and some are very difficult, some are like basically almost post-game. Reticent itself isn't really anything Melia wants, but we can skill link those to other characters, so it's pretty important to grab, but as Melia gives you the death stare of a lifetime, hope you guys enjoyed this half story, half side quest focus episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. To be fair, it was mostly a swimming minigame. Just swimming from island to island, but I like it. Exploring Eryth Sea is one of the highlights of the game, and I hope I could convey that in video. But next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going back to Frontier Village to help out the Nopon. Don't get too excited. Yeah, you know what's coming. See you guys then. Bye.